What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Nucleus Hub. We are here live right now, and I got two special guests, and I really want to put a lot of emphasis on this because I'm very excited to have the two individuals I have on here, especially that I go way back with one of them. We're talking about way back in my health and fitness days. He was a mentor of mine, good friend. He's like a brother. Always looked up to him, and I'm excited that they're going to be part of the Nucleus Nirvana Summer Sizzle and Sweat experience. So let me welcome both amazing individuals. We got the owner of the bond himself, Waldo Hechavarrias, and we got his amazing physical therapist who does amazing work. We got Diego Rojas. Welcome, guys. Thank you for coming here today.
Thank you. What an introduction, man. You never fail to impress me when it comes to that.
It's the reps, right? The reps. But most importantly, it's the being able to say it confidently because of the work that you've always done, the value you've provided for me, and what you've built for your team. It just goes to show itself. So why wouldn't I speak so highly of the brand that you've created?
I love it. Thank you. And I'm equally just so proud. You're doing some amazing things, and I'm grateful to be part of a big event with Nucleus Nirvana. I know Diego is as well, so we're excited to be on board and be a part of this.
Well, I really appreciate it, and I want to learn a little bit more about, for the audience sake, a little bit about you guys, a little bit about your backgrounds, how you got started into the industry, and kind of where the industry has taken you guys today. So if you want to kick it off, Waldo.
Sure, thank you. So the bond, we've been open now for 4 months now, and just 2 days ago, I think, it made 4 months. Really excited about it. It's such an amazing thing we have going on in the city of Coral Gables. You've already been there. You went through our grand opening. You know what we're doing, but it's a very unique business. We're happy to foster a home for our clients that care about their fitness. They're driven, enthusiastic, successful people that value their health. And we're here to provide personal training, massage therapy, physical therapy, dietetics. We have the medical side, the training side, the clinical side, and all in one warm home where we're just rooting for each other. And I have Diego here on board. He can talk a little bit on the physical therapy side, which is a big component of what we're doing. But yeah, that's it.
I love it. Well, you're absolutely crushing it. I think just going back to the days where you're mentoring me, and just the knowledge I was getting from you, and just seeing where you've gone with everything you've done, because this is not your first rodeo working to open up a facility.
No,
there's a story behind that in itself. So I know there's a lot of learning lessons that anybody could take away. I know that's for another conversation, but I just want to throw out there because I want people to realize this: doing what you're doing is not easy. I think a lot of people could say, "Oh, anybody could pick up and just start coaching, training, working with people." It's much deeper than that. It's a community. It's a relationship you're building, and there's going to be a lot of hurdles. So I just want to say kudos to you and what you've been able to build and foster here.
Yeah, I think you know that message yourself as well. You know how hard it is to put things together. I think off camera, Diego asked me a little while ago, but I think the biggest thing is just to never give up on your dreams, never give up on your true passions. And if you don't give up, you will go as far as you want to go, and even further.
100%, 100%. And Diego, jump right in. Let's definitely let the audience to learn more about you.
Yeah, so I've been practicing clinician for about 4 years now. I started off working in a typical outpatient setting, strictly insurance-based, seeing 4 to 5 patients an hour, and I quickly learned that it wasn't for me, which is a place most clinicians are at. So I decided to venture out on my own. I was given the benefit to meet Waldo, work with him, and kind of share the same vision, and he brought me on board to kind of help his team and help his clients, which is the unique thing that we're working towards right now, which is being comprehensive. Everything we're taught in school, everything we forget, once we're practicing, we're able to combine it together.
It's amazing. And how long have you guys known each other for?
2 months, yeah. We hit it off.
Wow.
Yeah, he came highly recommended, and I, did my homework through some clients that I'd already, worked with him, and then I met him, and literally within, I guess, 30 minutes talking on the phone. At this stage in our lives, we're getting old.
Yeah.
It's easy to connect with who you are going to connect with, and you know what to ask, and you know how to navigate those conversations. So it was a very organic process, and off the bat, I had him work on me first before anything else, and I love the way that he went through his screens, they went through his evaluations. I've been, very familiar with every world and as it pertains to health. And in terms of physical therapy, I thought he was outstanding. I thought he was outstanding in his approach and his method and his passion behind it, and it stood out. So for me, I'm fortunate to have him on the team. He leads our physical therapy department, and we're excited.
Well, I gotta say, I would have never guessed that you guys only know each other for 2 months.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, Waldo always does a good job when he brings people in. It's like, you think Waldo's known these people forever,
Yeah.
just of like how he carries himself, how he's around everybody, how like he makes that person feel. So it's like, it's cool to like just know that 2 months in and like this is the relationship you guys have in your team, because it just goes to show that there's like the bond between everybody with what you guys are trying to create, and I love that. You know, I think that's really, really cool, and it's important, right? Because at the end of the day, when it comes to building your business, you know, especially when it comes to somebody trusting you with their body, if you can't form that bond, you can't make that connection first, there's no coaching. Like, the first aspect of coaching is connection.
100%.
And if you can't make the connection, you can't coach. And I think that's something like you guys are doing phenomenal.
100%.
So with that being said, what can people expect from you guys? What you guys are going to be doing at the Nucleus Nirvana experience? What are people going to be able to experience with you guys? What are they going to be able to try out? What are they going to expect from you guys?
I think we can tag team this one, right?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll kick off by saying that there's so many offerings that day, so many great offerings. There's going to be running, there's going to be TRX, there's going to be several things, as we spoke earlier, different workshops and classes, and we're just eager to work with the people that walk in here and show them what true, passionate, comprehensive care looks like, and give them a sneak peek of what we do at the Bond, and do it, you know, here at Nirvana in collaboration with you guys.
Amazing.
Yeah, and building off on that, on giving that unique experience and being comprehensive, just creating that bond and seeing how we can help them in that quick moment that we're together, to then hopefully expand on that in different opportunities with them.
Love that. And what's a great way for people for their mindset, right? Because I know with a lot of this stuff, for some people it's new to them, or some people like they're like, how do I approach this? So mindset wise, what's a piece of advice you can leave off to all the listeners that are going to be attending, how to approach you guys, how to be able to interact with you guys, how to be able to prepare themselves mentally when they come and get serviced?
I think in a very organic way, to be very honest and transparent with their bodies, with their health, and what they're looking for. We, as trained professionals, we are prepared to sort of evaluate and gauge on the dime. You know, if you're telling us, look, I feel very healthy and all I need is to further optimize, I want to get faster or I want to get stronger, we know how to tackle that. If you come to us and you say, you know, I'm feeling a little bit hurt, I'm aching on my lower back, you know, and I'm nursing this and nursing that, you know, Diego will exactly know how to pinpoint, how to screen and address and evaluate, and you're going to gather that as well. So I think come friendly, come free, come you know, very optimistic, and we'll take care of you.
Amazing.
Yeah, and also come open to the experience that we're creating. You may be having something in your back, but it may be completely unrelated to your back. So understanding that dynamic and how we're going to put you through a comprehensive process to better understand how we can help you.
Love that. You see, guys, you got to make sure you're open, all right? Make sure you come in here ready to not only experience what we're going to experience, but through the experience, you're going to also learn for yourself, because now you're going to start learning from these professionals what you need to do more of, what you need to pay attention to, and how you can continue bettering your body. And that's, I think, the whole thing what we're doing here, you know, with Nucleus is, you know, as far as us being, yes, we're a content creating solution for people on a platform, but at the end of the day, I really stand behind the name Nucleus, where we bring people together. And bringing people together can be in so many different ways. Could be in the health and fitness component. Can be in another area. But it's about bringing those people together so they have access to different people like yourselves to be able to continue getting the things that are going to make them better throughout life and whatever it is that they're trying to achieve. What are some like quick tips that each of you, maybe you can drop one, you could drop one. What are one or two quick tips that you guys can leave off the audience, whether it's like general tip that they can just take with them, or it could be tips for the actual event?
So for me in particular, when working with Waldo, is building that dynamic relationship with the people you're working with. So at our specific facility, they come see me, I evaluate them, and then they're immediately going to him, and we're tying in everything. So it's a unique relationship that we're all having to better service you. And I think in this specific event, we're all going to be in house at the same time. So it's going to be very dynamic, very comprehensive, and on the dime, you're going to get results. Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Mine may be a little bit more existential in terms of advice, but I would say to be forward thinking. That's something that we encourage to try to always work in your present, but in a sense envisioning your future, and that the steps that you're taking today are aligned with what you see in the future. So if you see yourself, you're doing right now, Nirvana is the big health event, and the symbolism of health. In its pure form is to be in good health, right? That's what everyone is trying to do, and so if you can utilize that and think, well, how if I envision myself 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years from now, what actionable steps should I be taking? What should I be addressing? What don't I want to carry with me the next 5 years or in the next 10 years? What's bothering me right now that could potentially be an issue 10 years from now? Am I weak or am I strong? Should I be addressing that? Should I be building on muscle and bone? Is that a form of investment for me that's going to be, paying off its dividends in the end? So mine, again, would be just be forward thinking, have a plan.
All amazing tips. And I think that anybody listening to it, whether just coming to spectate or you're going to actually participate in the classes, you definitely want to stop by, get checked out by the Bond, interact with them. The service is here for you, so capitalize on it. What are you guys looking forward to the most coming to this event and experience? Like, what are you looking forward to it? What do you hope to gain out of it? Shoot away.
Yeah. So for me in particular, I'm trying to look forward to the relationship between different vendors offering the same services, because we're all pretty much trying to do the same thing: healthy living, longevity, assisting with people moving better in a healthier way, and just seeing how we can all interact together to see the chain go.
Love it.
Same. I'm just so excited about helping whoever's coming in through these doors, and building connections and building relationships. We're going to make sure that we are providing just resources for everyone that we're seeing. We'll have some high price recovery chairs, some stretching going on, some evals going on, and I don't think anything rewards us more than changing people's lives and making their day better, making their instance better. So that's what I'm most excited about, is being such a part of such a cool thing that you're doing. So again, we can't thank you enough for allowing us to be here with you guys and playing a part in it.
And it's an honor to have you guys, and have the Bond here, which, again, you guys are only down the street.
Yeah.
Right? You guys aren't too far from here. So for anybody out there who wants to continue, working with the Bond after you guys get a feel and a taste for what they do, they're literally not too far from here, and would definitely love for you guys to continue that relationship together. I want to ask, just because we're here already, and I gotta ask.
Anthony always has these like secret, like last minute
I know,
things.
right? Like, I always
like,
come at it.
You have a game all of a sudden at the end.
Each of you, I want to know, what do you really like right now that's going on in the health and fitness industry, and what do you tremendously dislike that's going on in the health and fitness industry?
I'll lead. So for me is the drive that people are having to look at different perspectives, to understand how one thing may not work for you, but it still needs to be patient-centered or client-centered, and it needs to be comprehensive and looking for different solutions, whoever it may be. But at the same time, having access to different information may be detrimental to the goals you're trying to achieve. And everyone has a different opinion, but it's trying to be as objective as you can to reach the goals you want.
I love the awareness that there is right now of longevity. I think longevity is the key term right now of like the last couple of years, and it's going to continue to trend that way. There's much more awareness on the behalf of the consumer. They don't exactly know, well, how can I get this? How can I buy longevity? What do I have to do? Well, we can tell you that you have to absolutely live that lifestyle of longevity that speaks on eating differently, on being consistent. But I think above it all, just self-love, self-care. And if you have enough of that, you'll start to tap into longevity. So I'm really fascinated with where we are, because it definitely highlights what we're all doing in terms of, the wellness community.
All amazing points, and I think that anybody listening can get value out of this. Most importantly, make sure you guys come through, check the Bond out when you're here. July 20th, it's going to be a whole day experience, 6:30 in the morning till 6:30 p.m. at night. We're going to start with a run. We're going to have classes, workshops. We're going to end it on a really nice note with a soundboard experience, as well as we're going to have some networking after for everybody. And the bond's going to be there to handle the entire recovery session. They're going to have a whole recovery lounge set up for you guys the entire day. So they're definitely a special vendor coming out here doing this for you guys. So I'm very excited. Where can people find you, connect with you guys individually and as well as the bond? So plug away.
We're the Bond MIA on Instagram. We're pretty active on there, and that's probably the best place you can reach us. We have our website, www.bondmia.com. And yeah, and we're on 1714 Red Road. That's right on Red Road, south of 57th Avenue and 17th Street.
Yeah, you can find them in the same place.
Amazing. Love it. Guys, you heard it. Till next time, we hope to see you there July 20th, right here in the Nucleus Hub.
Thank you.